Hey girls, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be unboxing the January surprise mystery box from DoubleDipNails. I'll also be doing a dip powder manicure using the gel method, so make sure to stay tuned after the unboxing to see the tutorial for the nails. On my other hand, I am wearing some dip powder nails. This is the set that I did with their PS I Love You dip powder nail kit for Valentine's Day. So if you like to see the tutorial for this, it will be linked down below in the description. I think these nails are so cute and I absolutely love that dip powder kit. So let's go ahead and take a look at all of the items I got in the mystery box. This is the deluxe mystery box. They do have two smaller options if you don't want something as big as this one. Right after opening the mystery box, you're going to find the insert card. Feel free to pause if you would like to read it. I'm just quickly showing it for the video. With the mystery boxes, they typically include some stickers. I love how they theme their stickers for the mystery boxes. Let's go ahead and remove the confetti paper to see all of the items. The first thing here is some heart-shaped decals. You get some pink ones and more iridescent ones. These are really good to encapsulate in your nail designs. I am excited to try these out. Next we have the mermaid tail fluffy nail brush. This is the rose gold one. I absolutely love these fluffy nail brushes. I think they're really pretty. The next item is some Valentine's Day themed foils. I will be showing a close-up of each one of these later on in the video. And of course, to go with those foils, we have the foil glue, and this just allows the pattern on the foil to be transferred onto your nail. The next item is some cuticle scissors. These are to cut the dead skin away from your cuticles. I've personally never been able to get these to work for me, but I'll have to try it again with these. Here are two more stickers that went down to the bottom of the box. I do really like these. And of course we have some nail stickers. I love nail stickers. It's the perfect way to decorate your nails with. Next we have 3 nail swatches. These are to swatch out your dip powder colors with. I did find a few more stickers in the box. And of course, last but not least, we have the dip powder colors. This first one here is called Rose Petals. This is a really chunky glitter dip powder. The next one I got is New Year's Kiss. And last but not least, we have the mystery color, which is included in all of the mystery boxes. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at the heart-shaped decals. I really love these. They're a little bit difficult to encapsulate in your nails, but if you're using a product like polygel or using the dip powder as acrylic, it is very easy to encapsulate these in your nails. Let's take a closer look at the foil sheet. So I'm going to show you all of the patterns that come on each roll of the foil. Here's a closer look at the fluffy nail brush. I'm not going to be opening this one because I do already have one just like it. Here are those flower nail stickers again. I think they're so cute. I love them. I'm going to quickly unpackage the cuticle scissors just to see how they feel. I'm not going to be using these in the video, but they do feel like really nice quality. So if you like to cut your cuticles with scissors, these are really nice. And of course, the clear nail swatches for the dip powders. I'm going to go ahead and swatch out these dip powder colors. This first one here is CP018 and this is called Rose Petals. It is a really pretty chunky glitter dip powder. The next one here is 1431 and this is called New Year's Kiss. I absolutely love this dip powder color. I do have one just like this one, so I am planning to do a giveaway with dip powders that I have duplicates of, so make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss that giveaway. And last but not least, we have the mystery color for the January surprise mystery box. This is a really pretty tan nude color. I'm going to be using the dip base, which is number 2. I'm just going to be applying this to the inside of the nail swatch. Since mine are clear, I am able to swatch the inside so I don't have to file and buff after the dip powder application. After applying the dip base, I'm going to push the nail swatch down into the dip powder to allow it to adhere to the dip base. I'm going to tap away the excess dip powder and that's the first layer. I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other two colors. If you are interested in joining the mystery box subscription list, you can use the code KCMystery and that will give you a free dip powder color along with your mystery box purchase. I will also link this down below in the description. Off camera, I did another layer of dip powder on each of these colors, and here's what they look like. These colors are super pretty. I really love the mystery color as well as New Year's Kiss. Let me know which is your favorite down below. For today's manicure, I already have my nails prepped with a layer of gel polish. I like to do this to protect my natural nails from frequent manicures. If you want your nails to last, make sure to do this over clean, natural nails. I am going to be doing a little bit of nail prep to show you how to use the premium jelly liquid kit to apply your jelly tips with. So these are the 4 liquids. You get the adhesive primer, the protein bond, press on glue gel, and the no wipe top coat. Let's go ahead and show you how to use these products in your nail prep and application. The first step is to take a cuticle pusher and push back the cuticles of all of your nails. You want to do this to make sure that you don't have any dead cuticle on your nail plate, which can cause lifting in your manicures. You also want to do this step to give your nail plate more room for the product application. For the next step, I am taking the professional portable e-file and I'm going to be using this with a fine grit sanding band. You can also use a hand file, but using an e-file is much quicker. I'm just going to be using a low speed of about 4,000 RPM, and I'm going to go ahead and file the shine away from the gel polish. If you are doing this on your natural nail, you only want to file the shine from your natural nail. When doing this step with an e-file, you don't want to use a speed higher than 4,000 or 5,000 RPMs, and the reason for that is high speeds with the e-file can damage your natural nails, so make sure to use caution if you do this step with an e-file. If you are looking for a new e-file, this is my favorite one. I love it so much. The quality is really nice. I do also have a discount code KC50 and that will save you 50% off of this e-file. I will link it down below as well with all of the products that I'm using. If you are interested in any of these products separately, you can use the code KCNAILS20 and that will save you 20% off of your purchase. Next, I'm going to take a stiff manicure brush and dust away all of the excess dust from the nails. After removing the dust, I'm going to take the protein bond, which is a dehydrator, and I'm going to apply a layer of this onto all of the nails. Doing this step is going to remove all of the oils from your natural nails and allow the product to adhere better. If you don't have these liquids, a good alternative is using rubbing alcohol to clean the nail plate. After that layer is fully dry, I'm going to take the adhesive primer and apply a thin layer of this onto all of the nails. Adhesive primer allows the product to grip onto your nails and prevent lifting in your manicures. If you have extreme lifting, you can apply 2 layers of this product before your application. Make sure each layer fully dries before applying the next. The next step is to take the press on glue gel and we're going to apply a thin layer of this onto all of the nails. Having a good gel base to your nails does allow the jelly tips to last longer, so make sure to not skip this step if you want your manicure to last. When applying the press on glue gel, you want to make sure to spread it out very evenly on your nail. Since this is a thicker gel, it is a little bit more difficult to apply as polish, so make sure to cover all of the areas of your nails. After the press on glue gel has been applied to all of the nails, I'm going to cure for 1 minute under the UV LED nail lamp. For the manicure, I'm going to be using the medium stiletto jelly tips. I absolutely love these. The shape and length are so perfect and they are really nice quality. So here's what it looks like up against my nail. I'm going to go ahead and pick out all of the sizes for my nails. I do have the 4 jelly tips picked out. Unfortunately, these do run a little bit smaller, so I'm having to use a different brand for the thumbnail. This one is not a gel tip, this one is made of plastic, so I did file the inside of the nail tip to make sure that it adheres just as well as the other ones. I am going to be using the mini nail lamp from the mini gel tip kit. This is the perfect lamp to cure jelly tips on with. I'm going to be using the press on glue gel to adhere the nail tips. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my pinky nail, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of the press on glue gel to the inside of the nail tip. I personally don't like to bubble all of the product at the cuticle area because of spillage. Once the lamp is on, I'm going to push the jelly tip down from the cuticle until the gel reaches the free edge of the nail. I'm then going to hold it down and cure under the lamp for 1 minute. I'm going to repeat the exact same process for all of the other jelly tips. You do want to make sure to turn the nail lamp on before you apply the tip to your nail, because it is very important not to move your fingers at all after the jelly tip is in the perfect position until the nail tip is fully cured. If you are a beginner at applying jelly tips, it's best if you start with the pinky nail and work your way in towards the thumb. The reason that I say that is the pinky nail is typically a lot smaller than the thumbnail, and this just prevents you from applying too much gel to the pinky nail after working with the bigger sizes. So I would recommend to start with your pinky and work your way in towards the thumb. You do want to try your best not to have any air bubbles in your jelly tip application. One way that you can do this is to not shake your bottles of gel liquids before applying them. That can trap air inside of the gel and cause bubbles in your application. You also want to make sure to start from your cuticle and slowly push the gel tip down into place to avoid having any air bubbles in your application. Air bubbles can trap moisture and bacteria inside of the air pocket, which can cause infection. Air bubbles can also cause lifting in your manicure. I do want to say that I love the quality of these jelly tips. They do have a lot of strength to them, so you can basically wear them with just nail polish or gel polish on top of them. I do really like the shapes and lengths that they have on their website, and all of the ones that I've tried, I really like them. I do have to say that these medium stiletto jelly tips do run quite small compared to their other jelly tips, so make sure to keep that in mind if you have larger nail beds. As I said, I did have to use a different brand for the thumbnail, which was actually a lot longer, so I had to cut down the nail length and everything. I did want to let you guys know that these jelly tips do run on the small side, but their other jelly tips don't really have this issue. After all of the jelly tips are cured into place, I'm going back with my e-file and a cuticle drill bit, and I'm going to file around the sides and cuticle area of the jelly tips. Doing this step is going to blend the nail tip in with your natural nail and make them look as natural as possible. You can also use a hand file for this step, but I love to use this cuticle bit to get in those small areas. Next, I'm going to take a small buffer, and using the rougher side, I'm going to remove the shine from the jelly tips. Doing this step is going to allow the dip powder to adhere to the nail tip. For the manicure, I'm going to be using the mystery color from the January Mystery box. I'm going to be doing the gel method, so I'm taking the base coat gel from one of the polygel kits. To do the gel method, I'm going to apply a thin layer of the base coat gel onto the entire nail. I'm not going to be building a structure to these nails because I did use the jelly tips. They do have a lot of strength to them, so I'm only focused on the color of the dip powder. After applying a thin layer of the base coat gel, I'm going to dip into the dip powder. When dipping the nail with the gel method, you want to make sure not to push the nail too hard because you can move that gel around. So it is actually best if you try to do the pour over method for the gel method application. I'm going to cure under the UV LED nail lamp for 1 minute. I'm then going to take my fluffy nail brush and dust away all of the excess dip powder. I'm going to repeat the exact same thing for a second layer of dip powder color. The gel method is actually quite popular, and it's very good for those who experience dip flu. And if you're not aware, dip flu is actually having flu-like symptoms like runny nose, stuffiness, headache when you're using dip powder liquids, and that's actually very common if you get those products on your skin. So if you do experience any of those symptoms, you can actually use the gel method for your dip powder application, and you shouldn't have any of those issues. Doing dip powder application with the gel method is actually just as good as using the dip powder liquids. I personally don't notice any type of structural difference, and they do last just as long as the normal dip powder application. After doing 2 layers on the index nail, I'm going to repeat the exact same thing on the middle finger as well. I do actually like doing the gel method, but personally I feel like it takes a little bit longer than the dip powder method, just because when I do it, I like to do 1 nail at a time, and it just takes quite a while because the layers have to cure for 1 minute in between each layer, just to make sure that that gel is fully cured before doing the next nail. So just keep that in mind if you do have a time restraint when doing your own nails, that the gel method does typically take a little bit longer. You could actually do all of the nails at once instead of doing them individually like I am here. That may be a little bit quicker. Maybe I should try that and see how that one turns out. but I just feel like this method takes a little bit longer than the other method. For the next 3 nails, I am going to be using the color New Year's Kiss. This is a really pretty glitter dip powder, and it does have small chunks of like foils almost. They are holographic. I just really love this dip powder color. It's absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm repeating the exact same steps that I did for the other 2 nails to apply the dip powder to the nail. I am going to be encapsulating those glitter nails with liquid builder gel. This is a really thick gel and it's going to encapsulate those glitter nails just so that I don't have to do more dip powder layers using the clear dip powder. I did decide to try to encapsulate those nails with the liquid builder gel. So I'm just applying a good amount of this product onto the nail, and I'm going to repeat the exact same thing to the pinky and thumbnail as well. After applying the builder gel, I'm going to hold my hand upside down for a few seconds to allow the gel to self-level. After a few seconds, I'm going to cure under the UV LED nail lamp. The next step is to remove the sticky layer from those builder gel nails using some rubbing alcohol. This step is important to prevent ruining your file when you go to shape the nails. I'm then going to take a hen file and I'm going to go ahead and reshape the edges of the nails. These jelly tips are pre-shaped, but doing the dip powder application can alter your nail shape a little bit. I'm also going to be filing over the surface of the nail. Here's what the nails look like after they've all been filed and shaped. I did attempt to do the foil method on one of the nails, but after the application I realized that it did not go with the set that I had in mind, so I ended up buffing it off, but I just wanted to show this quick clip of me applying the foil. Next, I'm going to be taking these flower nail stickers and I'm going to be applying them onto some of my nails. I'm just taking some of the curvier ones and I'm going to be applying these at the cuticle areas of the nail. When applying nail stickers, you want to make sure that all of the air bubbles are pushed out and the sides of the sticker are laying flat against your nail. I'm also going to be applying a smaller flower sticker at the tip of the nail. I'm going to repeat the same thing for the pinky nail. I am going to be taking one of these bigger stickers at the top and I'm going to be applying this onto the corner of the thumbnail. So here's when I decided to buff off the foil design that I tried to do earlier, so I'm just going to quickly buff that off of the nail. I am going to be using the heart-shaped decals and also some fine pink glitter that I have. I'm going to be applying these using the base coat gel from one of the polygel kits. So let's go ahead and apply these glitters and decals to the nail. I'm just going to start by applying a thin layer of the base coat onto the nail. I'm going to be applying this using a small brush. I'm just going to pick up that glitter and apply it directly into the wet gel. I am doing kind of a curvy line along the side of the nail. I also decided to take some of these hexagon iridescent glitter and I'm going to apply some of these to the nail as well. These types of glitter are really pretty, especially when you're in the sun. I'm also going to be taking some of these small clear hearts and apply this to the glitter nail as well. After I have all of the glitter placed, I'm going to cure under the nail lamp. I'm going to repeat the exact same thing to the index nail as well. After those nails are cured, I'm going back with the liquid builder gel and I'm going to apply a decent layer of this onto those two nails. Doing this step is going to encapsulate the glitter and nail decals to give me a very smooth nail surface. After the builder gel nails have been cured, I'm going to clean the surface with some more rubbing alcohol, and I'm also going to lightly file over the surface of those two nails. The next step is to take the no wipe top coat and apply a thin layer of this onto all of the nails. This is included in the premium jelly liquid kit. I do have to say that this is one of my favorite gel top coats. It does have a really good consistency. It does give the nails a really pretty shine that lasts. I'll be applying this onto all of the nails. After the top coat has been applied, I'm going to cure under the UV LED nail lamp. After the nails are cured, I'm going in with the cuticle oil, which is number 6, and I'm going to be applying this onto all of the cuticles. It is really important to rehydrate your skin after all of your manicures. Cuticle oil can also help your manicure last longer when applied daily. And here are the nails. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think of this nail design down below in the comments. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you're not already, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications because I do post weekly nail tutorials. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!